They're going to fake it. Deacon's going to run that ball. 20, 15, 10, down to the 7-yard line. How about that? Good call. Creative calling.
Hi again, everybody. Mike Costa with you here on GoAztecs.com. Welcome to another edition of Aztecs Now Online. As usual, we are joined by the head football coach at San Diego State University, Brady Hoke. Coach, it seems like it was years ago, but let's go back to that Utah State game, a very impressive 41-7 win by the Aztecs. Tell me what you saw out of your team that night.
Well, I think we had really good preparation, and I think our senior leadership and the guys on our team that really have committed and invested in the program. I really like the way that they've handled this team to this point, and I thought we played with a lot of consistency. I think we played together, and I thought we played with good speed on both sides of the ball.
Something particular out of that game, you ran a fake field goal.
Yep.
And those of us in the broadcasting booth who invented football, so we know everything about it, began to question that. And then we started talking along the lines of, well, sure, you showed people you can run a fake field goal, but you've also planted the seed now. There might be another fake field goal coming down the road.
Well, there is. I mean, I promise you. But, it's something we had worked on all week, and they gave us the same look that we were expecting to get. And we as a team, I'll go back to that Wyoming game last year. Mm-hmm. And, we need to learn how to finish people and how to win football games and do it with a purpose. And, I talked to Gary afterwards, and he was fine with it. He would have done the same thing. And we just got to know how to win. We've got to prepare to win. And when you get in those situations, you've got to finish the job.
On the heels of that big victory, you then go into the bye week. Bye week come at a good time for this football team. You weren't necessarily injured across all fronts, maybe a little dinged up here and there. Was it a good time for it?
I don't know. I think you kind of evaluate bye weeks at the end of the year. Ours was this week, and I think we got a lot done. I think we also got some guys back. Larry Parker, who didn't play a week ago. Rob Andrews got dinged up in the game. He'll be fine. I think we got a chance to rest a little bit, but at the same time, I was really glad and proud of how we practiced as a team, and because we had good speed, we had good camaraderie and a good spirit and a good belief in who we are.
This week you've got Brigham Young in Provo, and as some people would say, well, these aren't your mom and dad's Brigham Young Cougars that we're used to. As you said in the newspaper, they are a wounded bear. What do you expect from the Cougars on Saturday? Well,
there's no doubt. Bronco Mendenhall, number one, is too good of a football coach. Secondly, when you've got a program that 5 straight bowl games, 2 undisputed Mountain West Conference championships in the last 5 years, they've won 10 games or more, and there's only 4 other teams in the country that have done that in the last 4 years. And they've got a lot of pride in who they are, and they've got a lot of good football players. They got a daggone good coaching staff, and I'll promise you that they'll be ready to play the Aztecs when we get to Provo.
What do the Aztecs need to do to go into Provo and get out of there with the win?
We got to continue to improve. I mean, in a lot of different areas. I look at our kickoff returns have been terrible this year, and that's an area that we've got to really fine-tuned up and get that better. We're not getting the ball back enough for our offense. Our turnovers are pretty good offensively, but defensively we got to step up and give them more opportunities. And then our penalties. I mean, right now I think we're leading the Mountain West Conference in penalties, and you don't win championships making those kind of mistakes. And those are areas that we really need to clean up if we expect to win.
You mentioned Bronco Mendenhall. Brigham Young gets rid of their defensive coordinator this week. You have a history going back with him to Oregon State. How different will this team look? How much can you do in a week's time to maybe tweak some things that you want to see or that were being done poorly?
Well, I think most of all, I don't know how much tweaking he'll do in 1 week's time. I think he'll have some things that maybe they haven't run as much that maybe he's more comfortable with. I do know that he's an excellent defensive coach. You know, I coached with Bronco years ago, but we've stayed close friends. He coached with Rocky at New Mexico, was his defensive coordinator. He's a guy who's going to be aggressive, and it's going to be a team that's going to fly around to the football.
Coach, as always, thanks for the time and good luck on Saturday.
Thanks, Mike.
Coming up next, the guy who put up some big numbers against Utah State. Wide receiver Vincent Brown joins us next as Aztecs Now Online continues right here on GoAztecs.com.
Going in the end zone. Guess what? Touchdown Aztecs!
We're in!
Lindley throws long, got a man. Touchdown! Vincent Brown!
I'm in.
Snap, drop, popped. Points coming for San Diego State.
I'm in.
We're in this!
I'm in.
I'm in this. We're in!
Big pressure backside and hit as he let it go is Ryan Lindley. That ball is absolutely unbelievably caught by Vincent Brown, who's ahead of everybody. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. How?
Welcome back to Aztecs Now Online right here on GoAztecs.com. We are joined by wide receiver Vincent Brown. Vincent, you had a monster day against Utah State. 5 passes for over 107 yards, a couple of touchdowns. A Vincent Brown day that Aztec fans are used to seeing. You may not have had a lot of them so far in this season, and I know you are the consummate team player where even if you don't catch any balls, as long as the team is winning, you're okay with that. What allowed you, though, to have the big day you had against Utah State?
They were playing the run. They had a lot of guys in the box, so they were definitely trying to stop the run early. And that's something Coach Borges saw in the defense, and he tried to take advantage of that. So we based a lot of our plays on their defensive scheme.
You get the big win, another nice little feather in the Aztec hat, and you go into the bye week. Did you do anything different? Was it mostly just trying to rest and relax? What did you do?
We had a lot of guys, you know, that were able to rest, get some rest, and try and get a lot of guys that got injured in a couple games, get them back this week. But we practiced still high tempo. We tried to get timing down, everything as usual. We didn't want to go into the game, go into the bye week relaxing. So we kept tempo up, and we just got a lot of guys rested, get ready for this week.
When a running game is not working with the football team, obviously it puts pressure on the passing game because no one has to respect anybody there at the line of scrimmage. Just going to pin their ears back and go. That's not the case, though, this year. I mean, an extremely potent running attack with the red and black. How has that opened up things for you guys who are throwing the ball and catching the ball?
Oh, it's done a lot for us. You know, Coach Borges, he's been pounding that on us all off season. You know, we didn't want to just come out and be a one-dimensional team. We wanted to be able to to attack defenses both ways, and we showed that early in the season, and that's something that's helped us to be able to open up our passing game as well as continue pounding the ball.
This week, it's as close to a rivalry week as we have here at San Diego State University. You go to Provo to take on Brigham Young, a team that really has not been too kind to the Aztecs in the last couple of years. Yeah. What will it mean, that game? What will it mean to go into that game and beat them?
It'll mean a lot for us. I don't think I've beaten BYU since I've been here. So just me being a senior and just wanting to go after that, that's something that drives a lot of the seniors. But that would mean a great deal for this program as we're trying to turn it around here. I think it'd be an awesome victory for us.
Is Provo a tough place to play in? Does it get as loud as, let's say, Salt Lake City, where the University of Utah is, or Fort Worth, where TCU is? What's that atmosphere like for a player?
It's a crazy atmosphere wherever you go on the road. You know, their fans are always cheering for them. They don't want to see us do good at all. You know what I mean? But they're always going for their fans. But like I said, you can't hold that in your head. You have to tune wherever you're at and go out and play the best of your ability for your team.
Vincent, finally, what do you have to do to come away from Provo with the victory?
Oh, we have to go out and execute. You know, we can't go into the game and not finish the game. Like Coach Hogan's been pounding out on us too. You know, we have to go in and play 4 quarters of football and not let them back into the game, whatever it may be. So just go in and execute.
Vincent, as always, appreciate your time and good luck against the Cougars.
No problem. Thank you.
Coming up next, the swimming and diving team had an outstanding weekend against Oregon State. Heather Van Devander gives us a report from the Aztec Aquaplex after the break.
Lindley throws long, got a man, touchdown, Vincent Brown.
We're in!
I'm in.
We're in! Hello,
Heather Vandyvander, and today I'm at the Aztec Aquaplex, where our swim team, San Diego State, played Oregon State and actually had some pool records and had a great day. So I got to catch up with a few of the athletes along with Coach Schrader.
It was a great day today. It's really nice starting off with our regular dual meet with the results we had today. So it was real fun, and the girls had a lot of in-season best times.
I felt good in the water, so just went out there, tried to do the best I could. Coming in here, I had no idea what the times were like because I was a long course swimmer, 50 metres. So to do a good race and do that so early in the season, it's very exciting.
Looking at your stats, and you got 5 pool records, so congratulations. How does that feel?
Feels great. I mean, I got a few last year, and I'm just trying to add to it this year.
It was a great day for the Aztecs today, and they hope to keep that momentum going for the rest of the year.
We definitely want our team to win conference this year. For me, I really want to place top 2 in 100 and 200 back. I placed first in the 2 IM last year, so and second in the 100 and 200 back. So just want to move up there.
We want to try to get better throughout the season, and we had a pentathlon meet last week. We had a number of good swims there. We got a little bit better than from our red and black meet back at the first of the year, and we're a little bit better today. We go up to New Mexico and swim 3 of the conference schools in 3 weeks, so we want to just get a little bit better there too.
With pool records and school records, it was a great day for the Aztecs swimming and diving team. For Aztecs Now Online, I'm Heather Vandyvander.
Thank you for that report, Heather. Well, that will just about do it for this edition of Aztecs Now Online. We leave you with a calendar of the upcoming events right here on Montezuma Mesa. For all of us here on Aztecs Now Online, thanks for watching. I'm Mike Costa with you once again on GoAztecs.com.